Hi there. Welcome to Studio Movie Recap. Today we going to recap thriller drama film, Young and Beautiful. While on a summer vacation with her parents in the south of France on the Mediterranean coast, a 17-year-old girl named Isabelle is relaxing at the beach and his little brother Victor is watching her through binoculars. He comes to her and tells her that Felix, the German tourist she was dating, is looking for her. They both left the beach and went home. The family gets together for lunch, including her mother Sylvie and her stepfather Patrick. After lunch, her mother asks her about Felix and tells her that she should invite him for dinner so they can know him better. Isabelle declines and reasons that Felix is too dumb. Isabelle was at a stage where she wanted to experience things including losing her virginity before she turned 18 years. At night, her little brother Victor is feeling bored and starts to secretly look in other rooms to see what other people are up to. When he peeped in Isabelle's room, he found her satisfying herself with a pillow, practicing her fantasies before she sleeps with anyone. Victor watched her for a while and didn't interrupt her. The following day at the beach, Isabelle and Victor are chilling. Felix and his friend walk to them and greet them. He then invites her to a late party they were having that day and Isabelle agrees to come. At night she prepares to head out. She wears makeup for the first time so she can look older. She asks her brother to go outside to distract her parents so she can sneak out of the house to attend the party since they were not going to allow her to attend. Victor follows the instructions and lied to her mother that Isabelle is sleeping. She arrives at the party and meets Felix. He shows her around and they spend quality time together. After some time they decide to chill by the beach side alone. They enjoy themselves and end up being intimate with each other. It was Isabelle's first time and she didn't enjoy it as she imagined it would be. She was not happy after as she thought she would. That experience left her unsatisfied and with questions like, what if she was doing it with another person? She wanted to explore more. The following day at the beach, Felix meets Isabelle and they said nothing to each other. After they were left together, she was repulsed by him and didn't want to talk with him, so she left him before he said anything. The day after, it was finally Isabelle's birthday. They celebrated it and now she was 18 years old and at legal age to make her decisions. After the vacation ended, they left the coastal side of France and returned home, in Paris. By spring, Isabelle started working as a prostitute at high-class hotels under the name Lee. Her first client was a 63-year-old man named George. They met at the hotel. Before they done anything, George made sure that Isabelle was comfortable with him and offered her a glass of water. Since he noticed that she was too young, he asked her age and Isabelle lied to him and tells him that she was 20 years old. He believed her and they were intimate. After having sex, George pays her 300 euros for her service. He tells her that he wants to see her regularly and Isabelle tells him that he can message her anytime he wants her to come. At home, she saves all the money that she makes from prostitution and doesn't spend any to herself. Every time she is alone, she goes online to watch adult content so she can have more knowledge about satisfying her clients. At school, Claire, Isabelle's friend, met up during lunchtime. She sees Isabelle being mysterious with her phone and asks her if she had a boyfriend. She doesn't deny and tells her that her boyfriend is 32 years old and was a lawyer. At home, she steals her mom's clothes and leaves the house every day, saying she was going to study with her friend. One day she meets another client that was a married man at the hotel and they had conversation for a while before going to the room. After some time they went to a room and the client starts satisfying himself by ordering Isabelle to touch herself in inappropriate ways. After he's done, he underpaid her and tells her if she reports him, he will report to her mother that she's a prostitute. As she gets involved with more and more clients, she gains experience and wants money before she serves her clients. One evening, Isabelle's family prepared to go to a theater show together. Even though Isabelle didn't want to go, she is forced by her mother since she wanted them to spend quality time as a family. At the theater she sees George, her old client, with his wife. She hides since she didn't want him to notice her. After the theater movie ended, she peeps on George until he noticed her. He pretended like he doesn't know her and left. Isabelle's prostitution clients grew each and every day and she had more easy money than she never thought she would have. In the process of her prostitution, she connects and falls in love with George, the 63-year-old man. She meets him more frequently than other clients and gives him discounts sometimes. One day, Isabelle and George meet up at a hotel. They talked for a while and updated each other about their lives and drank a glass of champagne to celebrate their good times together. After some time, George tells Isabelle to undress. They got intimate after, and Isabelle was doing all the work. She enjoyed herself and didn't notice the intensity she was applying on George was causing him health problems. He dies of a sudden heart attack while they are having sex with Isabelle on top. Isabelle tries to resuscitate him, and did everything she could to wake him up. After she realized he was dead, she dressed up and took all her possessions and left. After some time in winter, the police shows up at the hospital to inform Isabelle's mother, Sylvie, about Isabelle being a prostitute and her involvement with George's death. She didn't believe that her daughter was a prostitute. As they did more research, they found a cash stack in Isabelle's wardrobe. Now it was more evident that her daughter was a prostitute. Later that day, she confronted her and relieved all the anger she had by beating her up before apologizing and grounding her. Isabelle is forced to give a statement to the police. She says she was first approached by a man on the street to have sex for money but found it disgusting. After seeing a report about students making money as prostitutes, she set up a website, bought a second cell phone, and started her own side business of prostitution. She used her beauty as advantage to attack many men and made so much money in short time. As a minor, Isabelle is technically the victim and will not be charged, but her mother will keep the money that Isabelle made. Sylvia takes Isabelle to see a therapist to help her deal with what happened, including her guilt because she thinks she killed George. After Isabelle quits prostitution, she lives a normal teenage life and works as a babysitter. One evening, Isabelle attended a party with her friend. She meets Alex, a boy who falls in love with her at a party. They have conversation which led Alex to ask Isabelle for a kiss jokingly. He was surprised when Isabelle agreed. They kissed. Since she wanted to forget all the old man she slept with, she started a relationship with Alex. After some time, Isabelle and Alex started to spice their relationship and enjoy intimate encounters with each other. Since Alex didn't have enough experience, Isabelle was doing all the work, which led her to get bored of Alex and miss the old man she used to sleep with. Isabelle's family was happy to see her with a boyfriend of his age. Alex was happy and in love. Even Isabelle's brother loved him and played video games with him. Isabelle became distant with Alex. As Alex tries to understand what went wrong, Isabelle breaks up with him and tells him that she doesn't love him and she never did. Alex is heartbroken and doesn't understand but ended up leaving. Isabelle reactivates her phone's SIM card and checks messages from her clients. George's widow Alice found Isabelle's number in her husband's address book and requested an appointment at the hotel. When she arrives, Alice tells her that she is not angry with her as long her late husband died happy enjoying himself. She believes that dying while making love is beautiful death. She tells her that when she was younger she used to fantasize about sleeping with bunch of men, but now she is old. She doesn't blame her husband for cheating on her with Isabelle since she is young and more beautiful than her. They went to the hotel room where George died and Alice tells Isabelle to leave her clothes on and lie with her on the bed. Isabelle says she needed to go there too to close the chapter she couldn't finish with George. She needed to stop feeling guilty that she's the one who caused his death. As Alice kindly caresses Isabelle's face, Isabelle falls asleep. In the last scene, Isabelle woke up the following morning alone, looking more at peace. Did you enjoy the recap? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be updated next time we recap. Thanks for watching.